Pass on for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say, they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No.
49. Hey, here we go. Mike's 49.
Back to throw now on first down. Caught left side by Hilton. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make this a second down.
70 Timberwolf. You got him. 49, guys. Mike, 49.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Gore hit. He lost the football.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Get excited. Let's go. That's it, baby. We're going to work.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready up, 55. Mike, 55. Let's go. Mike, 55.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Here we
and
go.
The Vikings pick up the football. 30. Past the 20.
That's just the start, baby.
And they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. And, boy, things switched on a dime here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown and also a 2-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for 2 now while their heads are down.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't.
They'll start with the option. Tackle made there by Eric Rowe. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
That one into the hands of Kane. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. John Randall picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Vikings! Darnell Mooney as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. Operating out of the gun, here's Montana. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Mike's 43. Mike's 43.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He sets up the screen to Jones. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hey, check Mike.
This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the 2nd half. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the 3rd. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. What we saw there, that's what we know that he can do. He can break tackles and turn them into big runs, and that's what he did.
And what is the buzz phrase nowadays in football for a guy like that? Contact balance. The ability to go through trash, come out the other side, avoid and run through contact, and keep your balance.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. 36 yards. And the Vikings offense continues to pour it on. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make it. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
And you can't say enough about our man making the interception right there, Brandon. It's his 12th year in the league, and you told me before the game that he still got it, and he does. What a play that was to come away with the football.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Fighting him off. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there.
70 Lion. Mustang 19. Go.
Here's Montana to throw. Escaping the pressure. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Back now in Buffalo, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Here's Bass now to send it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. Saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this belongs to the Vikings.
That's our ball, baby. That's our ball.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard. Shotgun, here's Montana. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
19 Tiger 19.
To throw is Montana. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Cowboy 80.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Vikings pick up the football.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review.
Oh, man. You can't do that.
Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a second down.
Tighten up, tighten up. Pull it together.
Being chased out left. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Vikings pick up the football.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. Refusing to go, and he's into the clear. He's at the 40. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And great effort. Does he get burned for that in film? He fought through some tackles. End result, though, a fumble.
It's going to be one of those situations where he'll get yelled at about the fumble, but at the same time get a check mark.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 40. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful.
Well, I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Ready? Viking 18.
Bandit. Bandit. Mike 5-5. Mike 55.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Caught on the right side by Jones. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. Forced out to his left, and down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And able to find Higbee, it's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Check, 43. Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jeff Heath. Wiggles free. There he goes right side. 20, 10, 5. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Hello, host, the coach. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
And the Giants on 1st and 10, their offense ready to go.
Let him know. Let him know. Let him know.
Now Jones on 1st down. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. He usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
56 to Mike. 56 is Mike.
To throw again, Jones. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Lawrence Taylor gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Jones finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60.
They go play action here on first down. Steps away to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot, and that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 35. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. It's a big one there for the Vikings. 62 yards. The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. 22 yards. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
That's right. 49. 49's the mic. Okay, double up.
On second down, here's Barkley. Barkley hit, and the ball pops free.
Last stop.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. This Minnesota D up to the task on the third down pass play. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Montana, and he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. On the run, it's Bo Jackson. Takes this one up past the 20 after he's able to make a man miss. Call it an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
Here we go, set. 60.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Touchdown, Vikings! Jarnell Mooney, 79 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it. on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
On the return, Jabril Peppers. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
And New York set to take the field. This is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden...
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Vikings pick up the football.
We're going to shut you down.
A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now left side on the swing pass. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And this is going to be covered up by the Giants.
Watch the flood, watch the flood, watch the flood. Watch the flood, motion, bump, bump, bump. 49's the mic, watch 49.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Tight right.
Throwing again. Jones. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
43's the mic. Hey, me and you.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football.
Take off your helmet and give me a
where
kiss
they
next
want to.
time.
If a good golfer can check one up.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's a gain of 35.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. And that'll do it for the... We now proceed to the start of the second half. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third.
Let's go. 7
Second half begins with a run by Henry. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Right up 12 yards.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. It's a big run there by Henry. 46 yards on the ground. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Bo. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now Montana. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. From 4 yards out. And this